21st of February, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
Okay. So the Bakama. We're on Kuf Yud Tes Amid Aleph. We're right at the end of the stem of the dreidel. Two narrow lines up from where the dreidel begins. It's a funny type of a dreidel. It's not even, but okay. So Amar Rabbi Yochanan, Kol hagozel es chavero. So
Because I'm the only one here. Okay. So Rabbi Yochanan said,
yeah.
No, I'm here too.
oh, hey, Roy.
It's all right, go ahead and I'll catch up.
Anyone who robs a pruder's worth from his fellow is as if he took his soul from him. Nishmaso, his soul.
Ilu notel nishmaso mimenu, right.
So Ne'emar, as it says, Cain archos kol botzea batza es nefesh be'alav yikach. Such are the ways of anyone who steals. He takes away the soul of its owner.
Yeah, its owner is referring to the one that owns the things that were stolen. So we see that the Goslin is stealing the nefesh of the person when he steals the things that the person owns. That pasuk we had before, actually.
All right, so this
is
clear.
Yeah.
Okay, Vayomer va'achal kitzircha lachmecha vayochlu b'necha uvenotecha. It says, and he will consume your harvest and your bread. He will consume your sons and your daughters. Vayomer, and it says, May Hamas B'nai Yehuda Shafchu Dam Nakia Ba'artem. On account of the extortions of the children of Judah who shed innocent blood in their land. Sorry, the page is stuck. Okay. Vayomar, and it says, El Sheol Ve'el Beis Hatamim Al Asher Hema. On account of Shaul, and on account of the house of blood, for his having killed the Gibeonites.
Okay, so all these three psukim over here, after the main pasuk that Rabbi Yochanan quoted, the Gemara is bringing three different psukim to that show that there's a connection between Gezel and murder, really. Rabbi Yochanan said the one that steals from his friend, it's as though he snatched his soul. So these psukim are also echoing a similar connection. If you take a look closely at the words of the psukim over here, let's go back over them and appreciate what the Gemara is doing over here with these psukim. The first pasuk we already explained about kol orchos kol botzei beotza es nefesh ba'ala vikach, that the one who is stealing, he's the things that he stole the nefesh of their owner as well. Pasuk in Mishlei. Now we go to another pasuk in the Navi. It says in the Navi, "V'ochal kitzircha v'lachmacha, banecha ubnosecha." So, without going to get a Sefer Yirmiyahu, let's just if you want, you can go get one. I don't have one to get. Still didn't get my set of Tanakh. But just looking at what it says over here, it's talking about the kingdom of Bavel that's coming to make milchama, war with Yisrael. It says, "V'ochel," they will devour kitzircha, v'lachmacha. They will devour your corners and your bread. So, and then, okay, so that's talking about what they're going to devour. They're going to steal. Bread, kitzircha, I guess the corners of the field. I'm not sure exactly what the kitzircha is all about, but it's some type of a physical thing that they're devouring. And then after that, it says banecha b'nosecha, your sons and daughters. What are they? How are they devouring your sons and daughters? What is that referring to? Now there'd probably be other. If you look it up in the Navi, you'd find different perushim. But here, what the Gemara wants to say is this pasuk is a source for what we're saying over here, that the taking of the bread and the other physical possessions of that it's tantamount to that the enemy is taking the sons and the daughters of the Jewish people. So they didn't, and so therefore it's as though they devoured the sons and the daughters by taking the provisions of the Jewish people. And so therefore you see this same type of a connection that if you take away the sustenance of the Jewish people, it's like you took away a part of the Jewish people themselves. So that's echoing the same idea that the Rabbi Yochanan said, a gazlan that gazels physical possessions from a person. It's as though he took the nefesh of the person himself. And weiter in the next pasuk, it's a pasuk in Yoel. Mitzrayim l'shmama teyeh ve'edom l'midbar. Mitzrayim will be a desolate. Edom, the nation of Edom, the place of Edom will be like a desert. Shemama tiyeh mechamas b'nei Yehuda, from the Hamas that Bnei Yehuda did over here. Hamas is being understood in a way of they did a violence in terms of their taking from these places. Asher shofchu dam naki ba'artzam, that they spilled innocent blood in their land. So again, you see that the pasuk in the Nabi is making a connection between the Hamas, which is violence and thievery, and shvichas damim, and taking away the life, taking away the nefesh. And this last pasuk, I think we did this last pasuk yesterday with pasuk in Shmuel with Shaul and the Gibonim. The pasuk says, "Yivakish David es pnei Hashem v'yomer Hashem el Shaul ve'el beis hadamim asher hemis es Gibonim." Hashem said that the house of Shaul had taken the lives of the Gibonim. Well, but we don't really find an actual fact that the house of Shaul murdered any Gibonim. So why did Hashem say that he murdered them? So the understanding is because since he did murder the city of Nov and the Kohanim that lived there, and they were the ones that employed and gave parnasa to the Gibonim. They used to work for them. So that's tantamount taking away from the Gibonim their source of support is tantamount to killing them. So that's why the pasuk says that the house of Shaul killed the Gibonim. So here again, we see the connection that's being made with taking the parnasa away from someone, taking the possessions of someone, taking physical things from someone, material things, and it's regarded by the pasuk as shvichas damim, taking the life, taking the nefesh. So all these psukim are being brought in support of the statement of Rabbi Yochanan. Okay. And we actually have some Rashi over here. Rashi's filling in for us some of the details that the psukim here don't tell us. The first one we've actually got three Rashis over here. Towards the bottom of the last 12 lines of Rashi. First one is V'ochal ketzircha v'lachnecha from the pasuk in Yirmiyahu. One, two,
I
three,
don't see it.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, it's 16 lines up from the bottom of the Rashi.
Machmat, B'nai
The one
Yehuda,
before that.
before that, V'chol Ketzircha, yeah, right. Ketzirich.
16 lines from the bottom.
I got it. You want me to read?
Yeah.
Achal ketircha ule chamas hamcha v'dome loch keochel banich ube notich lefi she'ein lan shuv behai leparnasam.
I got it. Okay.
So it's similar to that which he eats. I'm not clear on what I just read.
Okay. So we have the word ochal, and the enemy devoured. Ketzircha balach mecha. Corners of your field, let's say, the lechem, the bread, and then it says banechem benosecha, your sons and daughters. So Rashi says, you see from what the Gemora is bringing it over here, that the domalacha, the Gemora wants to make a connection between these four things in the pasuk. There's and parts of the field, and then there's sons and daughters. What's the connection? Says Rashi, doima lacha. You should see that's similar to you, that the enemy ate the fields and the bread. Ka'ochel banecha ubenosecha. That's tantamount to eating your sons and your daughters. Why is it tantamount to eating your sons and your daughters, says Rashi? Lefi, because she'ein lecha shuv b'ma lefarsem, farnesem. Because if you don't have your lechem and you don't have your field now, because they've devoured it, shuv. So as a consequence of that, you don't have ein lecha. You don't have b'ma lefarnesem. You don't have anything to give to your sons and your daughters to sustain them and support them, and so therefore we see a connection over here between taking material things and devouring material things and devouring people. That's the idea. The people need material things in order to sustain themselves. So you take the thing that the Goslin steals. What does he steal? He steals a material thing from this person, but it's like stealing their nefesh, because the in a very down to earth sense, because the children, your sons and your daughters, they need you to give them parnasa, and if the enemy took away the parnasa, so then it's like taking away your sons and daughters. Okay, that's the first Rashi. Next Rashi, Mechamas b'nei Yehuda. It's Lou's turn again. Roy will take a stab.
So you want me to do the next Rashi?
Yeah.
Okay. Machmas.
Mechamas.
Mechamas b'nei Yehuda. Migazo she'asu mala ani le alim ke ilu she Peru no shepichu dam naki from stealing that he
She'asu, that they did.
That they
Gezel she'asu, from the gezel that they did.
Ma'ala above.
Mala ani alehem. It's an expression. You're right. It says it to bring up, but if you translate it literally, it won't make any sense. Mala ani alehem. I bring up about them. What it means is I regard that what they had done. I regard it about them. Ki'ilu shafchu dam naki. It's as if they spilled innocent blood. So here again, we see that the gezel is being associated with murder, taking away the physical, material things that the person has is tantamount to murdering him. Okay, that was the second pasuk in Yoel. That's an expression. Mala ani alehem. I bring up literally in regard to them, on them. That we regard the gezel that they did ki'ilu as if they had shafchu dam naki, spilled blood. Okay. And now the third Rashi over here on the third pasuk. Hey mis hagibonim. At the house of Shaul, the pasuk says, Hashem says in the pasuk that they murdered the gibonim.
Ketemafrish le kaima shehamis kahani nov shehayu mi mishpakim mayim ve
Umazon
umazam legibonim shehagibonim hayu mashmashin lemizbeach chot bi etzel ushohavei mayim lemala alav keilu hemis ha-gibonim. Wow. That explained above that he killed Shahamis Kehane Nov, the Kohanim of Nov, Shahayu Misakim Mayim, that they gave water and food. The Gibonim for the Gibonim, Shehagibonim Hayu Tashin
Shamshin lemizbeach.
Mishamshin, they were Mishamshin lemizbeach. Chotvei eitzim. So they did something with wood.
The wood choppers.
The wood
They chopped the wood that used on the mizbeach to burn the korbanos.
And they poured the water.
Shoave, they didn't pour the water. The Kohanim would do that. That's a service, but they would. Where'd the Kohanim get the water from? Is they relied on the Gibonim. The Gibonim were the Shoave Mayim. They were the water drawers that drew the water from the wells and the springs and then brought the water to the mizbeach so that Kohanim could do the avodah on the mizbeach. So when Shaul went against Nov, the city of the Kohanim, so then the mizbeach was batal, was no longer no more Kohanim, so no more mizbeach, and no more Kohanim and no more mizbeach means no more parnasa for the gibonim. And so because they were robbed of their parnasa, so therefore Hashem regards it as though that the house of Shaul also killed the gibonim, even though he didn't actually do anything to them. I mean, he didn't lay a hand on them, I'm saying. But so here again, we see the idea that taking away, even indirectly, of material things from a person is tantamount to killing him. So there we got 3 rayas from the psukim for this idea.
Wow. And our time is up.
Okay, perfect timing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Okay.
Rabbi.
Okay, everybody, have a great day. Yeah, safe for Shmuel, safe for Yoel, and safe for Yirmiyahu.
Bye for now. Thank you.
All the best, Roy. All the best, Lou.
Okay, all the best, Rabbi.